Well, welcome back to the Fox in the Morning. Well, a lot has happened since we spoke with our guest more than a year ago. His boss, on Earth anyway, has paid a visit to the United States. The organization he is in charge of is now 126 years old, and his colleagues have just finished several weeks of serious thought and debate on several hot-button issues. And today, we'll ask him to reflect on some of those topics and a little more, because our guest is the Bishop of the Diocese of Winona, His Excellency John M. Quinn. Your Excellency, welcome back to Fox in the Morning.
Thank you, Nick. It's always good to see you and to be here.
Well, thank you so much. So, talk to us. 126 years old, the diocese is now. What's been going on with the diocese? What's new?
We like to think we're 126 years young.
Okay.
And we're actually getting younger. It is a very vibrant diocese with wonderful people of faith. We are, this year, as you know, because our Holy Father has declared this a year of mercy, so come December, we're going to have holy doors here in the diocese. Doors that the Holy Father has asked us to be ways to welcome people to come to know Jesus Christ, to experience His love and mercy. And our diocese is getting excited about that and the opportunity for us to be active agents of love in the world.
Now, you actually got to take part in some of his visit to the United States, is that correct?
I did. I had the opportunity to be both in Washington, D.C., and then also to be in Philadelphia. In Washington, D.C., I was able to be at the Mass of Canonization for St. Junipero Serra, the Franciscan missionary, and to be present with the Holy Father. He also spoke to all the bishops at St. Matthew Cathedral. And so we got an opportunity to hear from him directly. And then in Philadelphia for the World Gathering of Families.
Now, I'm sure you had probably caught a little bit of coverage while you were there. There was a lot of talk about the whole mission of his visit. Some thought maybe, there was some people, quite frankly, I thought maybe were a little disappointed. They thought he'd be a little bit more critical of some certain policies, but it was more of a pastoral visit, wouldn't you say?
I would say a pastoral visit to, first of all, reaffirm the goodness of us as Americans.
Sure.
And we are a great country. And we're a country that has, for many years, defended freedom and continues to do so. And I think he wanted us as Americans to know that. Then also, as the Catholic Church here in the United States has made a substantial contribution through education, health care, our own many institutions of charity. And I think he wanted to reaffirm also the Catholic mission, and so he came to do that. But he also gave us some challenges. But he did it as only Pope Francis can do it.
Speaking of Pope Francis, your brother bishops and cardinals are just wrapping up the Synod on the Family in Rome. People might be watching at home who aren't necessarily followers of the Catholic Church or just non-believers. What do you think the significance of the Synod on the Family would have for maybe non-believers, would you say?
We live in a culture where things are changing, and they're changing dramatically. And the Synod is to say, amidst all those changes, how do we affirm that importance of family, and how do we help people live it? And also, how do we help prepare new generations? They're facing challenges that I didn't. And so how does the church work with them, especially as they're growing through time periods in their life where they need to make some definitive choices? How can the church be there to help them to make good choices about their life and about their future life and about marriage and about family?
So, in other words, you're saying not just people inside the church, but maybe outside of the church. Is that correct?
Pope Francis, I think, has given us through his papacy, and I know other popes have too, that whatever we do within the church is also intended as good news for everyone else.
Final question. I know last time you were here, you said you're from Michigan. So you've been here a few years. Lions or Vikings?
I love the Vikings.
Okay.
I love the Vikings, but I also can cheer for the Lions.
Oh, all right. Well, Your Excellency.
It's difficult when they play each other.
I can understand. I know I'm sort of partial to the Browns, too, being from Cleveland. So, but Your Excellency, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it, and I hope we'll see you again somewhere in the near future.
Please, no, I'd love to come back.
All right, thank you. And of course, if you'd like to find out more about Bishop Quinn and anything happening in the diocese around our area, please visit our website on myfox47.com/mornings. We'll be right back right after this.